Hi, welcome to our first chapter book recording. Before I start, I wanted to make sure that when you're reading through the book, you do access the online videos. These are wonderful resources. For chapter one, I really encourage you to watch video three and video six because it really changed the perspective on how we see coaching and that relationship that needs to be formed. I hope you enjoy reading this book. It's a very easy, fast reading pace book that really brings some good subjects and ideas on how to do meaningful interactions with your mentee or mentor. Depends on which way it goes. Um, this is going to be a really fast overview of the book. The reason I'm recording this is then you can check the PowerPoint and take a look, but I wanted to give a little brief introduction so we can get to know each other a little bit better too. I think the first thing that we should talk about is how important it is to really change that thought of we are um, or on where we focus on people's strengths instead of their weaknesses. We tend to always try to fix what's the problem instead of acknowledge what's been done right. And I think that's the first start to changing the way we mentor people. Uh, what does it mean to be a, a mentor? It's very important and it'll change a lot. We really want to make sure that we are marking a difference between a supervisor or a coach. You know, when you think of a supervisor, I always think somebody that is checking on me, making sure I'm doing my job right. A coach is somebody we build partnership with that we really want to learn with. And that's what we want to try to do. Um, and when we're a coach, we want to have really deep, frequent, and consistent interactions. Uh, I want to talk about the book and really the two main things that I got out from chapter one was, it's building on those strengths and really worry about what the person would like to learn, not what we want them to learn. Sometimes it's hard to do that distinction. Uh, when you're working as a coach, you should really be focused on people's learning styles, how they learn. Is it easier for them to listen to you talk? Or is it easier for them to get some written feedback, or maybe both? Some people like to see examples, and you might have to be a little bit of an actress and show how you would do it. It's also important becoming a partner. So it's not only about growing in a certain aspect, but we are a whole person. So we really need to leave time to connect and become one together. And then also seeing yourself as a resource instead of a possessor of the knowledge. You can always go and research what's happening, a new strategy or something that it's happening. You don't have, and you both can research at the same time. So it's really changing that view that will make a difference in that relationship that you establish. There is three parts in the book. Talk about to be present and the coach, and they're gonna go in depth about how you become present, especially in chapter one. They do get in depth a little bit in that area. Then they talk about connect as a coach. That will be towards the chapter two. And coaching to extend learning will be chapter three, which it's going to be divided in two parts because it takes a lot of parts to get to it. Now, as I was reading to be a present coach, I think this was one of the things that I am learning. As a coach, you really need to quiet that static. What do they mean by quieting the static in the book? Is that you're really present in the moment that you're needed. As a director in the Child Study Center Los Medanos, I always get interrupted, and my brain does not retain many things. Like I have wonderful ideas, many of them, but they just get lost very fast. So for me, it's very important that when I am focusing on somebody, I even have to tell them sometimes, like, hey, sorry, hold on, you're going to have to wait 5 minutes because if my brain is going around, I'm not going to really listening to what's happening. But really, from the bottom of your heart, putting away all of that noise and all of those worries and really focus on listening what the person is telling you. It was one of the biggest goals. It's still one of my biggest goals. I'm constantly working on it. Now I've become really good at just saying, hold on, I can't listen right now. Let me write a note. I'll write my note so I can let go of my brain. If not, she might be telling me, or he might be telling me horrific or a very important information. And my brain is all going to be going, don't forget to buy this. Don't forget to buy. Don't forget to buy that because I forget things. So I've learned that, and as you go through your information, you realize where are your weaknesses and where do you have to work on. Well, with no more ado, I hope you can review the whole PowerPoint presentation if you want to. It has really good points. If you're an avid reader, go ahead and just read the book and get as much as you can. As long as you are learning, we'll all learn together. Um, and make sure that you, after you've read and watched this video, you go to the discussion board and answer the discussion question and then answer to two of your peers. Make sure that you choose somebody that doesn't have more than two responses so everybody gets a response. Well, hope to see you soon in another video.